Okay, so after you shuffle your cards, the event cards, and the action cards, and you have all of this set up, six in each box, six, six, and six, what you're going to do first, you're going to check with that paper, you're going to check if there is more than 8 in any box, or if there is less than 4 on any box. Since it's our first turn, we can't really do anything about it right now, so we are just going to move on to the event. So, event. Now this one says, decomposers disease, carbon in decomposers transfer to dead matter. So it says move decomposers, move 3 carbons to dead matter. So I'm going to take 3 from the decomposers and move it to the dead matter. Now notice that there is not 9 spaces here. You can still put an extra carbon right there. Alright, now that I have my event card, that goes away, just put it somewhere. And each, you and your partner, will have an action card. So remember, the point of this game is for none of your boxes to run out of carbons. So I'm going to read both of them, and I'm going to see which one benefits me. Right? So one of them I have to move from producers to consumers, right there. And the other one I have to move from consumers to the air. So, producers to consumers or consumers to the air. Right now, I'm going to choose to do none of them. Okay? So, if you choose to do one of them, then you do it, and you put the card away, and then you grab another one. Since I'm choosing not to do any of them, I'm going to pick one to get rid of. I'm going to get rid of, let's say, this one. And then I'm going to grab another one for the next turn. And just leave it right there. Alright, so that is round 1. Now, round 2. You again check if there is less than 4 or more than 8 on any of these boxes, and you want to go from abiotic first, then producer, nothing, then consumer, nothing, then decomposer. Decomposer has less than 4, but on that paper that I showed you, it doesn't say anything about decomposers having less than 4. So we are just actually going to move on. And the paper that I'm talking about is this one right here. Okay, so decomposers. It does not say less than 4, right? So we're not going to do anything. But if we look at dead matter, we have 9 right there. So where it says dead matter, so if it has more than 8 right here, it says move 1 carbon from dead matter to decomposers, right there. Okay. So we're going to move 1 from dead matter to decomposers, and now that ends that portion. Now, again with the event. We go to the event and just do what it says. Consumers eat more producers. So producers move 3 from producers to consumers. So you're going to move 3 from the producers. 1, 2 to the consumers. 3. Alright, there it is. Now, action cards, once again. So that's the order that you're going. First this, then the event, then the action cards. Okay, so action cards. If you see, I'm running out of producers, so what I want to do is get some more producers in there. If there's an action card that says add to the producers, then that's what I'm going to choose. This one says consumers to the air. There's a lot of consumers. Maybe I might want to do that. Then this one says producers to dead matter. I don't want to move any of my producers to dead matter because I'm going to run out of producers and then I'll lose the game. So I'm going to choose to do this top one. It says move 2 carbons from consumers to the air. So I'm going to grab 2 carbons from here, and I'm going to put them in the air. There it is. Now you get rid of the card that you just used, and you grab another one from the pile. Now we're going to do one more turn, and then I'll let you guys get to it on your own. Now, the game ends whenever you run out of event cards. Okay, there's 12 total. So you need to go 12 rounds without losing all of your carbons from any box. So if I lose all my producers, I'm dead. If I lose all my consumers, I'm done. All my dead matter, done. So you have to be able to keep carbons in all of your boxes. Okay? So, one more round. Again, is there anything that is more than 8 or less than 4? So, air is good. Producers, there's less than 4. So we're going to check out what it does, right? So producers, right there. Lower carbon, so fewer than 4. Consumers do not have enough food to survive. Move 1 carbon from consumers to dead matter. So we're going to move 1 carbon from consumers right here, to dead matter, right there. Now we just keep going. This one's good, it has 6. This one has 4, so barely enough, it's good. This one has more than 8. Let's see what it says. So dead matter, if you have too much dead matter, more than 8, then you move 1 carbon from dead matter to decomposer. So from dead matter, right here, we're going to go to decomposer, right there. Now, we're done with this one, so what comes next? The green, right? Event card. We grab an event card, and it says, move 3 carbons from air to producers. So from air to producers, right there. Okay? We put them in the pile. So, from air, I'm going to move 3 to producers. 1, 2, and 3. So I got 3 right there. Now it's time for an action step. So if you look at your board, everything looks pretty even. It looks good. So maybe I want to get something out of this dead matter because there's a lot of stuff in there. So let's see. It says from air to producer or from producer to dead matter. So I don't want to get rid of anything in the air because there's a little bit. I don't want to get rid of anything in producer because there's a little bit. And those are the only cards that I want, that I have. So I'm going to choose to do none of them. I'm going to get rid of 1. I'm going to grab an action card, just put it there for next turn. And that's it. That's the end of the turn. So we've gone 3 turns. That means there should be 9 event cards left. And then you just keep going. So remember, repeat the steps. Check if there's less than 4 or more than 8. And if there is, you do what it says.